Hello, everybody. Good day. Good day. Good day it is. My name is Jonathan Pogash, and this is the Some Good Booze show. Thank you very much for joining me, those of you who are joining on Facebook and those of you who are joining on YouTube Live. This is great. I thank you for that, and a sincere thank you to all of those who've been joining day after day, week after week. This is our ninth week or 10th week of doing these shows. And it's been great. It gets better each time. I love seeing what you're doing. So comment, say hi, tell me that you're there. Also, tell me what you're drinking. And just to give you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing today. So as usual, we talk about positive news. Oh, did I mention I'm Jonathan? Yes, Jonathan Pogash. I'm your host of Some Good Booze. I'm the cocktail guru. That's me. And we talk about positive news each and every day. And then we also celebrate with a cocktail. So today we have a great cocktail, which I'll go into in a second. But first, this is nifty. I just learned how to put comments on screen. So folks, tell me what you're drinking, okay? Tell me what you're drinking today. I'd love to know, or what you plan on drinking. Hey, I had a French 75 and an old fashioned that I was doing for an event earlier. So I was sipping on those, truth be told. But yes, tell me what you're drinking and comment and say hi. And it's so great to see you. Hey, everyone who's joining from Facebook and from YouTube Live. We do this show Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 5 p.m. usually, but it's 6 p.m. now. So thanks for being patient. Okay, so some good positive news, folks. Here we go. So I love these sort of on this day in history. So on this day in history, in the year 1909, Alice Ramsey, a 22-year-old mom from Hackensack, New Jersey, not too far away from where I grew up, she began a journey that led her to become the first woman to drive across the U.S. That's right. It took her 59 days to cross from New York to San Francisco. She had her two older sisters-in-law in her car with her and 19-year-old friend. And a 19-year-old friend, none of whom could drive a car. She was the only one who could drive a car. So they drove. They started. They arrived on August 7th, 3,800 miles. I've driven across the country with my wife. She was my then girlfriend, and we are here today, living proof that it can work. You can drive across the country with a loved one, even. Hey, Henry, good to see you. Andrew, good to see you. Oh, Andrew's drinking Jim Beam on a rock with a splash of soda. Look at that. I see you right there, Andrew. Do you see yourself on screen? Yeah, love it. So Beam with a rock and a splash of soda. Love that you're drinking that. That sounds really good. And I hope very soon I can get down to Florida and enjoy a cocktail with you. Okay, so let's get into the cocktail now. So I decided to make this sort of sweet, decadent dessert cocktail. I love dessert cocktails. I love chocolate in cocktails. And I love fruit in cocktails, fruit and chocolate together. So this is a strawberry creamsicle. It's so good. It has, yes, it is a sweet cocktail, folks. I usually try to stay away from describing drinks as being sweet, but yes, it is a sweet cocktail, and we're going to make it right now. So we have this double screen action for you so that you can see my hands and you can see what we're mixing. So first of all, I have vodka. This is Van Gogh Dutch Caramel Vodka. It's really nice. I'm using 1 ounce of my Dutch Caramel Vodka in my mixing glass, just like that. And really, this next ingredient is the highlight. Oh, that almost fell over. My next ingredient, this is the highlight of the drink. This is called Mozart. They do a really luscious, lovely chocolate liqueur. This is actually their strawberry white chocolate liqueur. Has a really beautiful color, as you'll see. So we're going to do 2 ounces of that in our glass. Look at that. Beautiful, nice pink strawberry hue. And that white chocolate is really luscious and decadent. And I have some condensed milk that I used this in a cocktail last week, and I didn't want it to go to waste. If you have other kinds of milk, that's totally fine. Whole milk, cream, even skim milk, even almond milk or oat milk. And so I'm not going to jigger this. I'm not going to measure because it's so thick. It just sticks right to the jigger. So I am just going to, you're going to see how thick this is. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be done with the show by the time this condensed milk starts to plop right out of here. Maybe, look at that. It's like, it's suspended. It's suspended in midair. We'll just use the spoon to give it a little bit of a nudge. There we go. That's good. That's probably the equivalent of a tablespoon or so, I'd say. Let's get all those good ingredients off of the spoon. Look at that. And that's essentially, that is the whole cocktail, folks. And you'll see my glass. I have this really nice eau de vie glass, I guess you would call it. So we'll put that glass right there. We'll shake this drink, shake it awake, not rock it to sleep. We'll shake it for our usual 8 Mississippis. Now I'm just looking at the volume, the volume that will fit inside this glass. This may not. Do you think this volume will fit inside the glass, folks? Let's see. It's an experiment. It's always an experiment. And we'll give it a shake, right? 8 Mississippis. Let's go. It's a good sound. I haven't shaken a drink in, I don't know, 4 days. You know, as everyone's getting back to work, we're kind of dusting off the old bones, right? Are you back to work? Are you a bartender that's back to work, whether it's outside or whether it's inside? Here in Massachusetts, that's where I am. We're starting to reopen restaurants this week for outdoor seating. We'll see. I am eager to get back and support restaurants. So I have my Hawthorne strainer that I just placed over the top, and I'm going to, it's luscious, folks. And yes, the volume actually does work quite perfectly, if I do say so myself. So look at that. You get a little bit of froth on the top. And I'm going to add a garnish, but just want to show you how that looks. I don't know if you could see it in the light now. Let's see. How about right there? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Garnish is almost as important as the other ingredients that go into the drink. So I have some rose petals, some dried rose petals. These are available online. You can get them on Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon these days, right? So just a few pink rose petals, and these are dried marigolds. Okay, this is going to add some floral notes and some color to our cocktail. Look at that. And I'm not done yet. I decided to go all out for garnishes. These are some, I call them cupcake gems. It's basically silver sprinkles. And we'll just put a couple of silver sprinkles right on top, just like that. Oh, look at that. That is great. It's almost too pretty to drink. I usually sample the cocktails on air. I'm still going to sample this cocktail. So this is the strawberry creamsicle. Look at that. Okay, let's get rid of this dual screen so you can see. Okay, so you get the rose petals, obviously. You get that rose sensation, that rose flavor in the nose. It's a dessert cocktail. It's so good. It's liquid dessert, right? An adult strawberry creamsicle. That's what this is, folks. Oh, that's lovely. My wife is going to love that. I'm going to bring it upstairs to her right now. So cheers, everyone. You join me tomorrow at our regular time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have a couple of special guests coming up this week. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do it. Go ahead and do that. And also the Cocktail Brewer page, just click like or follow or however it appears. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.